update you. We have NFP tomorrow, and I'm getting some warning signs in euro and pound. We're not confirming on either of them. See how we're under 70 here. We're under 70 here with the euro pushing up. 115 is a big resistance level. Uh, Probably a dollar bounce coming. It may be severe. That could take us back down underneath a lot of these levels. If we get through 13 and a half, we could trade 12 and a half or even 12 back down towards these lows. So I'm flat my longer term positions, and I actually counter trend trading this stuff right now. See what happens. The boat's pretty crowded there. And I'm also taking a cue from gold giving us a reversal. Now, I do think gold's going to make new highs over the old high, but I think we could have a shakeout here. So I'm looking for shakeout moves, and I think that the catalyst might be what happens if we get a reversal in S&Ps, which I believe we are in the third drive. We made a new high up here. So basically have a little bit of a bearish feel for a lot of markets that have been advancing over the last several weeks, months, that there could be some type of shakeout here. I'm not sure what the catalyst would be, but I still am looking for about 5,700 in the S&Ps that could shake the trees in gold a bit and can shake the trees in the dollar a bit, where people might go the dollar for some type of safe haven for a little while. You tell we're diverging in the dollar here as well. We're not that far away from the 97.50 level. Maybe that's what it has to do. But I recommend caution now on the short side of the dollar. Not that the trend is over, but we could have another recovery back towards these levels, 99 and a half, maybe back to 100, and to re-enter the major trend to the downside. So just a little something from the NFP. Uh, you never go broke taking profits. If the dollar crashes, we'll just wait for another entry. That's what I'm doing, flatten out of bearish positions and trying to trade a counter trend, see if they run over me. We're approaching 115 now. Also want to talk about, looks like WTI for the 1 millionth time is trying to close back over 63. Here we are. They took it down again. Just spoke to Anas Haji. He says there's a lot of reporters that are putting out fake news, writing about meetings between oil ministers that never took place. So be careful about your sources on that. So I'm going to stay long the crude. Maybe we get some follow through up towards that 68 level that I'm looking for. Again, looking for this pullback in gold for people that feel that they missed it. Maybe we have a pullback towards 3,300 or so in the next several days or a week before we blast to new highs. I'll be looking to recommit to Uber puts if it gets up to my level today. I'm looking for um, back up towards the 87 level. It's really struggling, having a hard time doing anything. If it gets through 85, I think we could see 87. Also, NVIDIA starting to look a little toppy to me as well. Has not made a new high as the S&Ps have. And then here's your S&P divergence here, right here. Okay, so we finally there, we poked through it and put in kind of an outside candle. We got just above 6, and they were defending this quite a while, quite a while. I think it's a stop hunt, and I'm looking for lower. I want to remind everyone I'm going to be here with the Pivot King tomorrow, and we're going to be making some of our longer term forecasts like we did last time. Let me just remind you a couple of calls that came out of our conversations that Steve and I have had. We've had a couple in the last several months. First was the top call in the S&P at 6,100, looking for 48. And then the last one was entitled Even Gold Bulls Hate Gold Miners. And I don't think they feel the same way now. So we've had a tremendous move in the miners and GDX since we first started talking about it. And the show actually took place when GDX was pulling back to here. You can see it on the weekly. So we'll see what Steve has to say. It was right here at this dot. We're starting to diverge on the weekly as well in the gold. So I think there's be some gravity in the markets for a few days or a few weeks. That's my call. I'll see you tomorrow when I'm talking to Steve or in the room. Have a good day. Remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Adios.